Hi there, I'm Jenny Kirk and welcome back to another video on our building of a small shunting layout. And today we're going to explore baseboard construction, and this is of particular interest if you want to build a small layout that's easily portable. For example, if you want to be able to take it to an exhibition, but even if you don't really have the space to keep it out at all times, so you've got to be able to put it away at the end of running sessions. And Grove Street Yard here, my little exhibition layout, is a good example of this. It's been built for going to exhibitions, and it's designed with being able to easily move it about, put it up, take it down, all with one person, i.e. me, in mind. So it's pretty light, but that doesn't mean that we've compromised strength. So what we've done is the main structure of this has been put together out of very, very thin 4mm ply. And what I did with this, and this is a good tip for anybody building, not just a small layout, but a big layout, or even items of furniture, and that is, get yourself a cutting diagram. That is, on a piece of A4 paper, work out a scale drawing of how all of the bits that you want tessellate together to fill up an 8x4 sheet, which is how the wood comes from the woodyard. And then, bear in mind that they've got a big circular saw there. They can cut it up very accurately and very quickly in a way that has a far better edge than most people could do. So with this, what I did was, I did just that. I came up with a cutting diagram and took that down, and within a matter of minutes I had this almost like an IKEA flat pack of parts, which made the building side very, very quick and easy. I was able to put together the main body of this in just a little over a day and a half, which is brilliant because the woodworking side is the boring bit. It's what we don't really want to dwell on. Well, most of us don't, because we want to get down to the fun stuff, which is putting all the stuff on top. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to turn this on its side so you can actually see the construction underneath, which is something that you wouldn't see from an exhibition normally, because there's a nice curtain around the front. But as you can see, it is light enough that, there we go, not even getting out of breath. And as we can see, it's very thin pieces of wood, but using them in this kind of egg box type construction to give you plenty of strength. We've used these planed 1x1 inch, and they actually come out at about 3/4 inch square after they've planed them, pieces of softwood timber to provide an edge for the pieces to screw together. It's dead easy to cut this with a little hand saw, not a problem. The screws screw into it, give you a good bond. We've used wood glue as well to increase the strength of the bonds. But one important thing when you're building this, you can see all this rat's nest of wires for the electrics for the point motors, is firstly have an idea where your points are likely to be, because what you don't want is the actual motor part of a point to end up slap bang where one of these is, because as you can see you can have problems because the wood's going to get in the way. It's not the end of the world if it does. You can always cut out a bigger hole, but that is awkward. You can also see that what we've done on these cross pieces is down the middle on each of these, and also on these lateral sections, there's a little V-shaped cutout. Now this is important. This is for the wiring to go through, for all the wires on the points and the other electrics. And it's easier to cut this before you glue it all together. Just a quick cut and a cut, remove a little V-shaped piece of wood, and there is your little indentation for the wires to go through. It doesn't matter if you don't use them, it's not actually harming the strength of the structure in any great way. And then we've got the main structure of the baseboard. It's just a flat piece of the same plywood from the same cutting diagram, and you can actually see how thin this wood is. It doesn't need to be thick for strength because of this construction we've used. The actual track pins, you can see all over, that are holding the track down on the other side, have come all the way through. That's how thin this wood is. And you can see there's also the tail ends of trees and all sorts. And then to this we've mounted the point motors. They just literally screw in. Now, because the wood is so thin, we've had to space them out, because otherwise the screws would actually go all the way through and you'd see them poking through the ballast. So what we've done is simply the Pico PL9 plates to match these PL10 motors. We've used two of those, one on top of the other, instead of the usual one. And there we go. In a nutshell, it's really simple and easy. A day and a half to stick this together. Maybe another half a day to let the glue dry, and we were on with the fun stuff of building the layout. And just to show you how light this is, this entire thing, it's 4'6" long, it's 20 inches deep, and it's 18 inches high. And I'm not exactly the world's strongest person, and this has got all of the structures, the buildings, that are all permanently attached to it, and I can actually just lift this as easy as anything. And there we go, we've got little notches made out of just scrap pieces of balsa wood to be able to locate the actual, there we are, I knew there was something wrong, just to locate the legs into the underside of the baseboard. It doesn't even need bolting to it, even in an exhibition. Gravity is your co-pilot, and this all just stays put. So there you have it. Now, I'm Jenny Kirk. Thank you for watching this video, which is another video in the series of building a small shunting layout like Grove Street Yard here. And if you like this video, don't forget to tickle that like button, because remember, every time you tickle that like button, somebody boots David Cameron up the bottom. And don't forget to share this video if you believe that there's somebody who really needs to see this video. And subscribe to the video to be the first to know on new videos as they come out. And watch back through our series of videos where we've got not just constructional techniques, but also plain old trains running by, which is always fun to watch. Anyway, you take very good care of yourself, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now. And until very